Hello farmers, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 here on Hutan Pantai. Alright, there's some wool over there, it needs to get delivered. Alright, we can take the trailer down there and park it down there by the wood. We'll go ahead and cut a few trees, drag them into there, and I think we're about done. Trailer off over here. That's when the combine gets done here. Probably not there though. That's in the way if we're gonna bring trees down here. Thread the needle here. And I did not do it. Oh. Alright, well, I think that's about it for today. So we got everything else. We need to pick up the fields. We need to start cultivation, so yeah, I think really we need another tractor. About a 200 horse tractor is what we need. 250? 250 would be good. So we'll be on the lookout for that. I'm going to go ahead and just grab some of these trees up here. There's a good one right there. Alright. So, I'm going to clean up some of these trees, take them down there to the wood mill so we can finish out processing tonight and keep that process going. Yeah, nothing in the sale. Really wish it would be a tractor. Got 100,000, something like that would be great. Dude's Fire, 247 horse. Fast speed, that would be great. So we might look at that one. 251. Got a ways to go before we can get there. It's 287. That's a good one as well. I don't think as far as large tractors, 289. 43 miles an hour, 306. So 300 horse for 289. Yeah, we'll think about it. Maybe we'll do that. But we still need almost 200,000. And we're just starting the summertime. So I don't think the wood's going to cover us there. Wood might get us 100. But yeah. Anyway. Alrighty. Wait a minute. Let's go ahead and let's get the canola going. Alright, heavy load. So let's take the canola on down to the oil mill and let's go ahead and start processing oil, canola oil. That way this will start processing into something, kind of like with the oats. We're going to be getting flour out of the oats. And that flour will be sent over to the candy factory for some noodle soup. And I think I can upgrade this truck. I think it's got 400 horse, 450, something like that. We can upgrade it to 650 or 666, something like that. Weird horsepower number. Yipes. Anyway. Alright, let's head on over there to the canola factory. Alright, well, it was selling, so let's go over here. Let's lease it. Okay. And canola oil going. Alrighty. And back we go again. Yep. There we go. Processing. Alright. Alright, well, I know we did a large harvest of ourselves, our own wheat, oats, and canola, but this one here is too good to pass up. 21,000, so let's borrow those items. Okay, there we go. Don't know why it took so long, but then also a cultivation job right next door. Wow, yeah. So let's borrow those items. Okay, there we go. About 40,000 right there. Easy. So I've already taken the trees down. I didn't really see any others I wanted to get. So yeah, got that done. Alright, let's get this guy rolling. MacDon header. Interesting. We're just going to tow it like that, because we can. This is our field right here anyway. Go ahead and unfold here. There we go. When we get there, we'll have a lot of oats to process. I didn't even see where it's supposed to be delivered to. But we're going to go ahead and do the headland here, because that worker is going to have an issue over here on the side. So let's go ahead and steering assist. There we go. Yep, that'll work out quite well there. Alright, well, we also need to get the cultivation job going. Let me get around this corner right here first. And it's pretty bad down there on the road. Let's see what the worker... Okay, so we could just send the worker down, not to do the headlands. I don't know, they might have an issue at the bottom. Alright, well, I guess we're going to come down here. That's collected. Yeah, there's all kinds of weird stuff here. Alright, well, maybe not too bad. Get that going. Yeah. Alright, well, let's go ahead. Not that guy. This one here. Go ahead and get the cultivation job going. Then we'll go back to the harvesting. Kind of thinking maybe we need to bring our own trailer over to collect all the oats. Let's see how big that trailer is. I'm not sure. Just up here down the highway a little bit. Get all the sunflowers coming up. Which is interesting. Let's see here. Oats. Oh, we're just going to cultivate the oats. Okay. Oh, they're already collected, it looks like. Maybe. Yep, still going. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah, good deal. You do whatever you want to do. Yeah, it's a big field. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and continue here. Wait till this guy gets full, then we'll go grab the trailer and fill it up. I think it's kind of, which trailer do we use? Do we use our own, or do we use the one that was provided for us? I kind of think that we use our own, but let's see what the capacity is of the one that they gave us. Probably fairly small, though. Alright, we've got some time until we have to worry about that. I think 30% and just barely over a quarter of the way around the field. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, well, rain hit us. Let's see here. How long? Ooh, it's going to be dark. Oh, I guess we can take this up and go unload it. At least get the first part delivered. Alright, closing up the combine here. Alrighty, well, yeah. Maybe put in 7,000 liters, so it's a pretty good size capacity trailer. And yeah, so I think we're just kind of waiting, really. And like I said, it's going to be a while before that finishes. Anything else great to do? Nope. That's all working, processing. Good deal. Well, the only thing I can think of is to move time forward. It says 1700. It's still here, still raining. Alright, there we go. Alright, time down to usual. 1 for 1 after we push so much through. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to continue on here. Maybe I can get around in time to fill up the trailer again. I just kind of wonder if that header's way too far down. I guess we're doing 6, so that's good. Alright, and yeah, I might actually speed that up a little bit. Got other things to be doing. And we don't have to bail this, so that's good. But it gave us some extra money, but that's alright. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and bail this up. I'm going to go ahead and harvest this real quick. And yeah, we'll come back whenever it's done. Alright, well here we are coming back, and I just, yep, gonna fill it up, aren't we? I was hoping we would be able to make that last stretch. That's all we need to do, right about there. to the road, we would have been done. That's not going to happen. But that's okay. Went ahead and brought our truck over here just in case we needed to fill it up some more. So we already have our other trailer that came with the contract over there, full, ready to go. So we'll empty out here and then finish the field, go cash in. So let's go ahead and finish off the field real quick, then we can let it empty while we take the tractor down there to empty. Alright, there we go. Get this empty and we'll go get the tractor down there to the harbor. Alright, here we are to the end of it. Let's see if we want to catch any of that or not. There we go. So we have 6,000 liters left over for oats. I don't know. I think we might as well just go ahead and drop them on out. No use in keeping it. There we go. Extra $8,000 on top of the $20,000 we're going to get from this contract. Speaking of which, let's go check out our other contract. There we are. And yeah, let's just go ahead. There we go. It's okay. They don't mind it when it gets twisted like that. Yep, so here we are, 89%. We'll go ahead and just finish this up real quick. Probably the driver just having to do all the cutbacks, especially up here. This field's kind of weird like that. Should have just went ahead and put a road across there. All right, there we go. Whew, got it done. So let's check our contracts here. Both of them completed. $16,000 for the cultivation job and $20,800 for the harvest. All right, there we go. That's pretty nice. And we got an extra $7,000 off the harvest, I think it was. Yep. So we're up to $159,000, and I think that's definitely the end of the day. So hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate it very much. We'll catch you next time here on Hutan Pantai.